Hello everybody, welcome back to Alex Reviews. First off, haircut. Second, sorry I haven't been able to get this review out in the past couple of days. For one, I wanted my hair to grow up a little bit. Two, I wanted to, I've been busy with some stuff, dealing with some stuff, so yeah. Alright, Inside Out. Is this the comeback of Pixar? No, not really. Spoiler alert, I don't know why I keep saying this. Yeah, this film is good, and I think that it's better than a lot of Pixar films. But is it this 9.5, 9.9 film that everyone claims it to be? Let's find out. Alright, so this film's directed by Pete Docter, who's one of my favorite directors, and Ronnie Del Carmen, who has worked on Up and Ratatouille for Pixar, and then he directed this film. And for DreamWorks, he's done Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, which I thought was a okay film, and The Road to El Dorado, which I thought was a below-average film. Up and Ratatouille. Up, I didn't really care for past the first 10 minutes. Ratatouille, I really like Ratatouille, actually. But he also worked on Batman the Animated Series and Freakazoid. If you haven't seen Freakazoid, go watch Freakazoid. Freakazoid's awesome, was canceled way before its time. Anyways, back to Inside Out. So this film stars Riley, who's this girl who has emotions in her head, like anger, disgust, fear, sadness, and joy. And Joy is basically the leader, and Joy is played by Amy Poehler. Anger's played by Lewis Black. Fear's played by Bill Hader. Sadness is played by Phyllis Smith, and Disgust is played by Mindy Kaling. Disgust, I did not care for at all, because I don't think Mindy Kaling's that great of an actress, and I didn't really care for her in this. Also, Fear, Bill Hader, he does nothing throughout the film. Anger does provide some good lines. Fear provides a couple good lines. Disgust doesn't really do anything or provide any good lines. This is basically about sadness and joy. Joy learning that sadness is necessary for a person. Not everyone can't just be, I'm so happy all the time. Alright, so the originality of this film, not original at all. We've seen this with Mr. Dave, we've seen it with Herman's Head, we've seen this a lot. Emotions inside their minds, making decisions for them. Yeah, not original. 2 out of 5. Predictability, this film's fairly predictable. It's the Pixar formula, basically. 2 out of 5. The characters, I did not feel that strong of a compassion for most of the characters in this film. I didn't even really like Joy too much, or sadness. I liked Anger, to be honest. Anger and Fear were probably my 2 favorite ones. Then probably Sadness and Joy. I did like some characters, though, like Bing Bong. Bing Bong was my favorite character. So I give it a 6 out of 10. The story and the plot, 9 out of 10. It's not perfectly there. Not everything makes exact sense. However, I think that it's strong enough to get a 9 out of 10. We also get to see this cool, like, the train of thoughts and stuff, and I just thought that was really, really creative. And that kind of goes along with that. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. The moral, 10 out of 10. Everybody needs sadness in their lives. If this film excelled at one thing, it would be its moral and the pacing. Because the moral of this film is damn near perfect, if not perfect. Everyone needs sadness in their lives, and everyone should respect that. That if someone's sad, you should give them their space and let them be sad. You do not need to bring joy to overcome the sadness. Now, sometimes that does work for people, but not all the time. The animation. This animation is Pixar animation. It looks amazing. Is it or will it be dated? Honestly, I think that a few of the references made in this film will be dated, but I don't think that's enough to bring it down to a 3. I'll keep it at a 4 out of 5. The pacing of the film, like I said, the pacing of the film was perfect. I was never wanting to leave the theater. I saw this in theaters. This is one of the rare chances I get about 3 or 4 times a year where I actually go to the theater and watch a movie because it's so expensive. But I was able to see this in theaters, and I was never wanting to leave. I was wanting it to continue. I liked it more when I got out of it than I do now. Don't know why. I'm guessing that I was so hyped for it because I heard about it and I heard that it was amazing, and I kind of let that get into my head. And it still is a really good film. I don't don't even go there saying it's bad or anything. But it's not as good as I thought it was coming out of the theater. The impact of the film definitely felt impactful. I cried when Bing Bong died. I didn't feel full impact coming out of the film, but I was near it. Trust me, I was near it. Does hit the target audience and beyond. 10 out of 10, of course. Parents are going to enjoy it. Kids are going to enjoy it. Hell, they even make a swearing joke in this. They make a puberty joke. Yeah, parents and, honestly, college and teenagers, they're going to all enjoy it. This is a film for everyone. And the voice acting. Even though I don't really care for Mindy Kaling, I think her voice acting as discussed in this kind of shows the way I feel about it. No, I'm kidding. But, I think she did it good. I think everyone did good, so 10 out of 10. Is this film the return of Pixar? Honestly, besides Cars 2, I don't think Pixar left. Apparently Pixar left after Toy Story 3 hit. Guess what? I don't think Toy Story 3 was that great of a film to begin with. Why didn't it leave it Up? Up wasn't that great of a film to begin with. Why didn't it leave Ratatouille? I think that was the last great film. But, I mean, I didn't really care for Up. I didn't really care for Toy Story 3. And then we had Brave, which I really liked, but I don't think it's as good as Inside Out or Finding Nemo or any of them. And then we had Monsters University, which I agree was useless and needless. Nobody asked for it, but I think it was good on its own. Not as good as in this movie and Finding Nemo and some others, but I do think that it was a good film, just a very, very, very unnecessary film. I think that, as Pie Guy Rules said, I'll leave a link to his channel, he said that I don't remember if it was him or Eye of Soul, they did a podcast together, and one of them said that the producers, the directors and writers of Pixar were probably in their boardroom thinking about their college days and wanting to go back on it, because the company's been alive for about 20 years, and they just wanted to make a college movie, so they used Monsters, Inc. as their guideline, and yeah. Cars 2 is a bad film. It's the only bad film out of Pixar, and it's not excruciatingly bad, I don't think. I did get a laugh out of it sometimes, but it's the only film that I was like, oh my god, why is this a thing? This is so stupid. At least Monsters University, I was enjoying the film. I wasn't enjoying my film watching Cars 2. And then it had Inside Out, and I've yet to see The Good Dinosaur. I really, really, really need to see that, and really, really, really want to see that, and I just don't have time to watch it any days on CartoonKiss.com, or CartoonKissMe.com, or whatever. Anyways, this film gets an 8.7 out of 10. That's 0.1 better than Finding Nemo, but 0.1 less than the Peanuts movie, and a lot less than Zootopia, because I think Zootopia is an amazing film. Tell me what you thought about this film. I'm going to give you some films that I'm going to list here. I really want to preferably do a bad film next, a bad animated film, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing Food Fight next. Be prepared for it on Wednesday, and gosh, I need to prepare myself. Terrible. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.